Hey folks, I'm your host BKP. We're at Circuit World here in Blue Ridge, and it's time for North Georgia Senior Living with Jessi Barton, the Community Relations Director at Cameron Hall. The sunshine's coming in. We try to put a truck to cut it off because the sunshine's coming in. We have not seen the sunshine in a little while, so we're not going to complain.
I'm not going to complain at all. I actually had to put sunglasses on because I was like, what is this in the sky?
Okay, now we're going to do a test today. Folks at home, we want you to join along with us. But this young lady,
not really.
Oh yeah, right. This young lady, we're going to see what she remembers, if she can guess what the picture is, and we're going to talk about it a little bit. And when we talk North Georgia Senior Living, you know, we start talking about, I tell you what, technology. And I was thinking about this last week, and I'm glad you brought it up. We have, if you're 70, okay, if you're 70 years old today, you have seen the most amazing changes. Nobody in history has seen changes this fast. There's not a generation anywhere that has had an opportunity to see what they have seen in their lifetime. 70 years. So we're going to start now. Josh, let's go with number 11. Okay, now we didn't want to go way back. You got that up there? What is that?
That is a rotary telephone, and I was actually thinking about that this morning, about how long it took to dial a number. And in today's fast-paced world, can you imagine the millennials like sitting there waiting on it to like go back and then dialing?
Oh my God, I love it. Remember the go back? You had to wait for it to go back on its own?
Yes.
And right, you go.
Wait. Yeah. Right. Wait.
Now, this is keep it up there. This is the rotary phone. Now, Ma Bell, usually it was in the kitchen, and it was attached to the wall.
Yes, hanging on the wall.
So most homes will go all the way back with not the party line, but a lot of party lines. So I don't want to get into that. But most people only had one phone, and it was attached to the kitchen wall.
And if you were a teenager trying to use said kitchen phone, you hoped that line extended to where you could go in the pantry and hide and talk, because you didn't want mom and dad hearing.
If it stretched, you had that phone line stretched out, and wait a minute, wait for it. Once you had that phone line stretched out, what'd you do with your other finger? Go like that with it.
Yep.
Right? Yep. And your mom said you were going to tear it up.
And you usually did end up getting the crackles from it. So I passed question one.
Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. No. I want to know this. 0678. What was your phone number at your home? Your first phone number you remember?
635-7420. Which is funny because now that is Shane's Rib Shack in LJ.
Okay, now I'm several years older than you, so we're going to go back. 201, yes, you're looking up the area code. 201-852-0678. That was my home number.
How old were you?
5 years old, 4 years old, 3 years
old. Oh, wait,
old.
7420 was after. 7427. We had to get a private line because people harassed.
Private line?
Yeah.
So I remember my home phone number. That's the rotary phone, and we went from that to this here. This is the phone today. I think the phone is one of the most amazing changes in technology. It's
you
just
go
amazing.
From having to use the earpiece that rang to the operator that then connected you to, we had to just dial 635. We didn't have to dial 706, all the area codes yet. Then you go to dialing, you had long distance, and you had to be careful with long distance because that costs so much money.
Do you remember that? That's great because, yes. Now, I want to say this. We got to move along, but this is great. I love the discussion because we lived in New Jersey.
Boise.
And my mom, I'm just tell you, my mom's family, her mom and dad lived in West Virginia, and my dad's mom and dad lived in North Carolina. Now, you're too young to remember this here. You're too young to be a child. You're too young for this. But the telephone company put a special rate in on Sundays. and people would call home. Would do what they call home on Sunday night. You did not pick up the phone and call mom and dad Monday through Friday, because if you called mom all day during business hours, because they had business hour rates, your husband at that time would get very mad when he got the phone bill out that you've been calling home long distance. That's something kids today don't get in trouble for.
And teenagers, well, not
you
even
don't remember
teenagers.
this. I keep saying this, and I know because you're
I
so
know.
young.
I'm not as young as you think.
But you are. But we would cringe when the phone bill came in.
Pages.
Yes.
If you had made long distance calls.
Oh, absolutely.
And
And
now
Dad
it's
would
email.
keep flipping.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to move on.
Yeah.
There's good thoughts there, and there's bad thoughts.
Yeah.
Who
Well-
made this phone call for $18.36? Whoa, would that split the house, right?
Yes.
Everybody would go.
Or a collect call. Who accepted
who
the collect call?
We gotta move on. This is a lot of fun. Now, hold on, Josh. Let me pull up my next one. Oh, we could stay on these, and we got a couple here. So, give me number 12. What are those?
Those are probably the valet keys.
That's a set of car keys.
Well, I didn't know if you meant car keys, or the valet keys that lock
No.
the glove box.
Oh, no. This is you got it up there? This is the old way of getting in the car.
Yes.
The old key.
I used
and
to
then,
lock myself in, or lock my key in the car all the time.
Okay. This one would get you in the trunk. Yes, it was amazing. You got a set of keys. One went in the ignition, and they turned the key, and one went in the trunk.
Well, I
know
had
that sounds
one.
amazing, but if you're looking at that today,
Yeah.
that was a set of car keys.
Well, and mine even came with a valet key, so if you valet parked, you could lock the glove box, and then the valet key would not allow the glove box to be unlocked. So if you had valuables and you didn't want your valet driver.
I told you you're much younger than us. I mean, not all of us had a valet key on our
I
set
never
of keys.
used it.
We just had a set of keys. They would get you a set of keys would get you in the trunk. You had to
Yeah.
have your trunk key and your car key. I mean, when I was going through pictures last night, thinking about technology that's changed, I do not have. Oh, it's in my pocket. I don't know if I have it. I do not have a key, and it's funny when you go to the dealer. This is it right there. That's it. And when you go to the dealer, okay, when you go to the dealer, they hand you this, but they still refer to it as your keys. We still say our keys.
Yeah.
There's no key.
No.
And it senses I'm at the door. It unlocks itself.
Mine makes
so
a
it's no
lot.
second key.
Yeah.
Now here's something I know you don't remember. I know. I'm not picking on you. This is not pick on Jessi's
I
thing.
think it is.
Yes, it is. By the way, it is. Hey, here's something you don't remember. Do you remember going out to get in the car and coming back and saying, I can't get in the car because the door is frozen? See, when you live in the Northeast, where we were,
yeah.
if you try to go to put your key in the door, you couldn't get in because it was
yeah.
frozen.
See, we don't. I mean, we have had those issues in Georgia,
Yes,
but not as
I got
often.
it. Moving right along, we got two more, and I got to get to this one. This is the one I like. Number 13, Josh. Did you have this, and what is it? Did you have number 13? Did you have that?
I almost bought one of those the other day.
You did?
I really did. Because how awesome is that? You've got your entertainment center. You can play your, what they call vinyl now. We called them records.
Yeah.
And then you've got the radio attachment, and you've even got storage for your records. Or your vinyl.
Yes, that's the cabinet stereo. I mean, almost everybody in America had the big cabinet stereo right there. You had your dial for your analog stations you were trying to bring in. This right here is your turntable right in there. And I think it's not there, but I think maybe in the front you would see an 8-track player.
I bet so.
Okay. So you got that one. All right. So far so good. You did okay on the keys. Now, let me
Well, I thought you were trying to be fancy. I mean, they're keys.
All right, let me give you something. I gotta make it quick. See, we were not allowed to listen. Give my age away. We were not allowed to listen to Kiss. My dad knew we could not listen to Kiss. When I was a kid is when they first came out.
Yeah.
Okay. So what we had to do, oh Lord, maybe I could still get in trouble. I wonder what the statute of limitations is on tricking your dad. Okay, so what we had to do is we had to get 8-track tapes. I don't see if people remember, and we had to moisten, because you out there too, you had ones that mom and dad wouldn't let you listen to. So we had to moisten the label. Then we had to roll it off.
And take it off.
We had to roll it off, and we would just put a black X on the one, and we knew that was our tape. Got it? Boy, I shouldn't have went there.
So, talking about Kiss, I did see them. My bachelorette party was seeing them and Aerosmith in concert. And I was sitting in a restaurant in downtown LJ the other day, and they announced the oldies station. They started playing Aerosmith.
Okay. So
it broke my heart why do we even call it oldies? That's just good music.
I get it. I like when they just say today and yesterday's rock and let us decide which one we want to call it.
Exactly.
Okay, we got to move along. We got a pair of the week. Number 14.
Oh, man. Those were the days. That one's probably even black and white, I bet.
That's the cabinet TV.
And it took 10 people to move it.
Yes. We're here at Circuit World, and we could probably pick up every one of these TVs the way they're engineered and designed today. And if you want to move a TV back then, we're going to call this the 70s, you had to call friends.
And offer pizza and beer.
Yeah. Offer pizza. It's a family show. No drinking, but anyhow.
Senior living.
Senior, okay. All right. All right, got it. Anyhow, their grandkids are watching. This is a cabinet mop. Now, here's the question for me, from me to you on this TV. You got the TV still up there? Did you ever, were you ever the remote control? Were you ever the live? This is going to tell how young she is. There, thank you. Thank you. Were you ever the?
I was the turn the antenna rabbit, so the rabbit ears on the roof outside would turn a certain direction and pick up the station that mom and dad wanted to watch.
No, that was a nice try. I was the remote control.
People don't know what rabbit ears are.
We didn't have a remote control. At this time, you don't have a remote control.
Right.
So dad gets home from work. These are some of the great things about being the oldest in the family, okay? Dad, make so-and-so do it. They're too young, they don't understand. It's just turning a knob. Sorry about that. I like to get all worked up. So anyhow.
Still holding on to some resentment there.
Oh, there's a list. No, so you would, there's so many out there. So you go up there and you stand up there, turn the channel. And you want to sit down, so you turn it back. I didn't see what that was. I don't know if I want to watch it yet. So you stand there and you're 3 minutes. Dad, sorry. I'm sorry. Maybe it should, Brian. You were not.
Should we have a counseling
Rena,
show?
Do you understand that? Rena understood. Okay.
Well, I mean, I sort of empathize because I did have to go turn the little knob that controlled the rooftop antenna.
I get it.
Wait, go back a little bit. Oh, wait, no, just a little bit to the right.
Little knob. We had to go on the roof.
Okay, we got to move. North Georgia Senior Living here with Jessi Barton, and we're doing a little technological memory today of some things. But North Georgia Senior Living at Cameron Hall, the Community Relations Director, Jessi Barton, and this is it. We're finished here. Josh, give me number 15. Do you know what that is? We got her. I think we have her here.
Wait, it says 45 RPM.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, I don't know.
The buzzer went off. Rena, real quick, you don't remember that one? All right. Okay, anyhow. Just wanted to know. Yes. Okay, so let me show you something. Wait before I tell you. Hold it. Now, back here, we're not going to put it on the screen. But back here, remember you said you almost bought one of these the other day?
Yes.
If you had vinyl and you had a 45 and you wanted to play it on here, you would have to, no, it didn't change the speed. You would have to put that little disc inside the 45, flip it in, so it would go down on that spindle. And you could play your 45.
Yep.
Huh? Right?
Okay,
right?
So.
Exactly.
You got me.
You did a great job. We had a lot of fun, but I know we've got to get to our pet of the week. So is there anything you really wanted to discuss this morning that you want to get a chance to speak about?
No, I did see. I read an interesting article, and it may bring us to a topic for another show. But where senior living is going, you've got Jimmy Buffett building Margaritaville retirement communities that are full with waiting lists, people wanting to get in the new construction. You had Elton John do his recent farewell tour, which breaks my heart. I love Elton John, and they said the audience was mostly 60s and 70s. So it's kind of made me start thinking, where is senior living going? I think it's going beyond bingo and what you're having for lunch. I think there's a big opportunity, so I'm going to be excited to see what the world of senior living brings. And because we're in a baby boomer generation, the first cohort, they want what they want. These are the folks that lived through Woodstock, they lived through the Vietnam era.
Rotary phones.
They lived through rotary phones. They actually had to change the channel for their families.
Wait a minute. Whoa, I don't know what happened there. But let me say this, and I agree, because the one thing we're talking about this morning, I never sell our seniors short on technology, because I tell you what, they have done an amazing job, seniors in this country, all through their lives, adapting to new technology. And if you go somewhere, you don't ask seniors if they know how to text, they know how to post on Facebook. If they know how. And
I forget my grandmother's on Facebook. Not that I put anything bad, but she'll pop a comment on there, and I'm like, oh yeah.
Got it. Listen, we had a lot of fun this morning, but what we were really doing is Jessi Barton is the Community Relations Director at Cameron Hall. We want you to, if you have anything concerning senior living, all right, you want to get in touch with her. And it's not just if you want to talk about the possibility of moving in Cameron Hall. She will help you with all of that. But there's so many details and so many things that happen that you want somebody to talk to. This is the person. Tell them how to get in touch with you, Jessi.
Give me a call at 706-515-4100. My goal is to be the senior expert for our area, no matter if it's an event happening or a topic that you don't know and need direction on.
And my goal here is for you to get to know, I'm going to say young lady, okay? I hope it's not offensive. She's my goal is for you to get to really know Jessi and feel comfortable and bring those kind of questions to her. And that's what we do here at North Georgia Senior Living. You can always find our segments. Maybe you want somebody else to meet Jessi. You can find our segments on FYN TV, Fetch Your News, YouTube. Click on the playlist and go to North Georgia Senior Living, and you can find her there in these segments and get in touch with her today. Jessi, I hope you had some fun.
That was awesome.
Hope you had some fun.
I did better than you thought I would, right? Maybe a little bit. Giving me maybe a B.
Maybe. But you vinyl. We called it Alpha.
We called it records.
A 33 and a 45. Now you need to run along. Our pet of the week is up next. We got a couple minutes, and we have to say hello to the Humane Society of Blue Ridge, and it'll be right after these messages. We got a great. This is a lady here, right? We have a great young lady waiting to find her forever home. Take us a break, Josh.